Hey Jay, did you put any pranks on April Fool's Day?
In fact, I managed to trick quite a lot of people. It was fun while it lasted.
It's finally April, and we're about 2 months away from the end of this year. This is Andres Kim.
And this is Jay Lee, bringing you the first PTV episode of April.
Hey, we're supposed to be anchoring for PTV. Why aren't you dressed up?
Well, this is my class t-shirt. I'm wearing it to show some school spirit.
Why?
Well, this week's Spirit Week. Today is the class t-shirt day.
And what did you do on the other days of this week?
Well, reporters Ashley Kim and Hee-Jae Choi can fill you in on what Spirit Week was like for the high school.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, he left it on the bus, I guess.
Upon returning to school from spring break, KIS students were immediately thrown into a frenzy of school spirit.
Oh, that's right, today's character day. Yes, look at all these people dressed up in characters.
Spirit Week, which lasted from April 2nd to April 6th, featured a series of unique themes, such as Pajama and Crazy Hair Day, Character Day, Class T-Shirt Day, and many more. From grungy out-of-bed looks to charming Anne of Green Gables and adorable minions, KIS students truly boasted their school spirit throughout the week.
What are you? I'm a rapper.
Each day, students gathered at the Phoenix Gym for a series of group activities prepared by the Student Council. The competition between the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors were tough, with each grade vying for victory in tug-of-war, the costume contest, and other exciting games. With endless cheering and whooping, fervent participation from all grade levels made this year's Spirit Week one of the best so far.
I'm really glad what happened today during the pep rally. I think the enthusiasm level of this school kind of really good, and I'm hoping to see more of that in the following days.
It's great to see just kids having fun and just having at least a little time to kind of let down and cheer and be loud and silly, and I think we've come a long way. School spirit is it's a tough thing. It just doesn't happen. You kind of got to work at it. And KIS, I think, has grown a lot in the 2 years that I've been here.
This year's Spirit Week has definitely raised the bar for next year's. From wingless phoenix fights to impassioned cheer contests, we are all curious to see what the Student Council has in store for KIS in the future.
Parlez-vous français?
What?
It means, do you speak French?
The answer to your question is no.
Well, have you at least tried some French cuisine before?
I haven't tried that either.
What a shame. A few of the French classes recently had an opportunity to head down to Itaewon to try out some French dishes.
Reporters Jenny Lee and Jihee Ryu bring you details that will make anyone hungry.
On Wednesday, March 28th, French 4 and AP's French students visited Centex in Itaewon to indulge themselves in French delicacies. Hungry students shuffled their way around the streets of Itaewon until they arrived at a small bistro Centex, name inspired by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, the author of The Little Prince. Students were greeted by a blue-eyed Frenchman who brought a giant menu to show what they offered.
Le menu du midi, donc vous avez le choix pour l'entrée entre une soupe de courgettes.
Students could either enjoy a French-style brunch menu or a 3-course meal with a proper entree, le plat, and a delicious dessert with different selections available for each course. While waiting for their respective meals, the students chatted away excitedly in French and enjoyed the interior of the restaurant, which was exquisitely adorned with paintings, decorations, and of course, food. Once the food was served, a moment of silence was befallen on the checkered tablecloth. Students admired each of their alluring dishes, trying everything on the plate little by little, savoring the flavor at each bite. And they were surprised to find themselves finished with everything in no time.
Epic.
PTV interviewed Madame Moline to seek a deeper meaning than just food and the trip.
Le but, c'était de prendre un déjeuner français authentique où il y avait, j'étais sûre d'avoir de la bonne nourriture et pour nous amuser un peu. Pour moi, c'était bon. J'ai trouvé la sauce de moutarde, c'était excellente. J'ai beaucoup aimé mon déjeuner.
Although the students were happily full after a delicious meal, it wasn't just the taste of France that the students brought back with them. Everything from the French toast, zucchini soup, to a giant caramelized bowl of egg white was a reminder for the students to cherish their knowledge of the French culture, starting with the language, learning the true meaning of the phrase Bon Appetit. This was Jenny Lee and Ji Ryu, PTV.
Hey Andres, have you purchased a new MacBook recently?
Yeah, I have.
Well, what did you do with the old one?
It's just sitting in my house since I don't really need it anymore.
Well, why don't you give it to the IT office?
The IT office? What would they do with that?
Well, recently I heard that the IT office has started recycling MacBooks. They take old MacBooks apart and recycle what they can.
Reporters Huno Cham and Freddie Shim have more information on how to get rid of your old MacBooks in an eco-friendly way.
Not only is KIS recycling papers, plastics, and metals, but also MacBooks. Fred Lee, an IT office worker who has helped in implementing this program, explains further.
재활용을 시작하게 되는 건 학생들이 참여가 시작되는 순간부터 컴퓨터 재활용 캠페인이 시작된다고 보시면 됩니다. 컴퓨터에 대한 컴퓨터를 재활용해야 된다는 생각은 학생들로부터 무분별하게 버려지는 컴퓨터를 보고 그렇게 생각을 했습니다. 컴퓨터를 버리게 되면 아무렇게나 버려지는 컴퓨터가 환경을 오염시키고 자원을 낭비시키기 때문입니다. 우선 학생들이 참여하는 리사이클 운동에 회수되는 컴퓨터로 사용 가능한 부품은 리사이클하고 버려지는 부품은 분리수거해서 환경에 오염되지 않도록 해서 진행될 예정입니다. 캠페인 시작되는 시점은 학생들이 참여하는 시점과 동일합니다.
In addition to what Freddie Lee said, the purpose of this recycling program is to reduce the amount of waste material going to waste dumps in Africa. This was Freddie Shim and Huno Chung from PTV.
On a parting note, if you are not aware, PTV has 2 in-depth documentaries, The Age of the Smartphone by Hee-jae Choi, Ashley Kim, and Benjamin Byun, and Fish and Cars, The Balance of Meat and Desires by Jenny Lee, Andrew Yoon, and Dennis Han. Check out these 2 professionally done news videos on phoenixbloom.com. Well, that's it for this week's PTV.
There are only 40 school days left.
Which means only 35 for the seniors.
Only 2 weeks until prom.
And 7 days until the next episode of PTV.
Until next week,
keep flying, Phoenix!
Ariel.